Hello, all. Welcome back to Melanin Madam. Tonight is my day with my wonderful co host. And so when she is done drinking, I swear, you tell people, oh, you don't have to be uptight. It's like being at my house. But you would think because they know I got to pull out clips, they wouldn't do stuff like that. That was real cute with us sitting here looking all almondy.
I
And
know.
me being nice and finally getting my intro right. And then she wanted it could have been the cute cup. So now I'm gonna
I
have to
know.
send her a cup.
My water thing is big. I don't have no little.
And colorful. I don't care about the size. I care about that it's real colorful. And we like purple and brown and a little bit of green. Like we literally matched our backgrounds and everything today. And I'm just saying. So we totally lost the moment. Perfect,
I'm
just
sorry.
like the regular house. I'm just saying. So tonight we have my amazing co-host, and she is going to introduce herself, and then we are going to get started.
Hello, everybody. It's Rashonda, aka Rose. How are you guys doing tonight? How are you guys doing this Taco Tuesday night?
Okay, because I was like, what is she doing? Like she is ruining everything.
I always got to throw in Taco Tuesday.
So let me tell you, fan faves, let me tell you. So on this day, one of the hottest days of the summer in this here California, I'm getting my electrical work done in my house. So dear Jesus, I'm getting my work done. So let me tell y'all how I don't have no sense. Okay. So let's start out how it really start out. If you come over, you'd be like, bitch, what happened, girl? Let me tell you. So they came over to do the panels, and I'm talking to my mom, and I totally forgot. So they get there. They had to cover the whole bedroom with all of this stuff and bust through the wall, all of this stuff. I ain't tripping, right? Here's the part where it warms up. Here's the part where they say things like a college education don't mean that you got all your sense. Because okay. But I would just like to say I just woke up. So let me tell you. So I had the fan plugged up for them. So it was pointing towards where they would be working. I cut the air all the way down so it would be nice and cool upstairs. So then the man unplugged the fan and I said, why would you unplug the fan? You're going to get hot. Then I said, oh, right. Because you're cutting the electricity off. So then I said, it's a good thing I cut on the air.
Yeah, that got to get cut off too.
Then I'm sitting there working and he like, Asia, are you going to be cool? I was like, yeah, I'll be cool. My laptop is charged. I use 2 big screens to do my work. And I'm sitting there typing and the screens go blank. And I'm like, why would the screen go blank? And what happened to the internet? I thoroughly embarrassed the hell out of my mama. I did. I embarrassed her. So I connected to the hotspot on one of my devices. So the Gen Zs or whichever ones y'all are right now, you would be proud because Auntie kicked in gear because I got to work. Okay. And I have things to do. Other than that, child, honey, they broke me all the way down. I was like, wait a minute. No air. I didn't plug that air conditioner. It's a central air and heat. I don't know where I thought. I don't know. Leave me alone. The condenser's outside. I didn't know. So anyway, then the man gets sick. I'm in the last hour, hole in the wall, everything covered. Asia, I don't feel so good. Can I put you up in a hotel? I got a show tonight, and that means I can stay a limited amount of places, and I don't want to go to no hotel. I was like, but like, how am I going to not say, you don't feel good? I get it because I wasn't feeling good. So I offered him medicine first to make sure that wasn't it because I wasn't feeling well because it was hot. Poor guy. He didn't feel good. He thought it was food poisoning. And that's already embarrassing to have to admit for some people. So I'm now in a hotel.
Well, at least is it a nice hotel?
Oh, so he says, so he must have had money because he was, hey cousin, he was like, I have some money in the truck or I could bring you some more money tomorrow. He was like, just pick wherever you want to go and go there and just Enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah, say less.
He must got money.
Yeah, like
That's
say
what he
less, sir.
right. I was like, I'm already on Google, sir. So yes, it is a nice hotel. It is very nice actually. So I got all here. Then here's the part where you're gonna be proud. I said, since I'm in the area, the area, I said, I should go to Los Cerritos. So I'm eating Mexican food today.
Well, I should have
I
been
think
with
like
you.
the first ever on the show.
Yeah, I always be talking about Happy Taco Tuesday, and I don't never be eating tacos. I just ate some spaghetti, but it's still Taco Tuesday.
I'm done. I'm done. So, you guys, I hope you guys are having an amazing week already. I've had a great week since Sunday. I've gotten a lot of good sleep. I've talked to some amazing people. I had a good weekend. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of work done. For me, that gives me the most. I like getting work done. I like when I hit goals and get work done because I guess that's just who I am. But it has made me happy. And so the topics for this week.
Look, I got a straw now for my cup. So y'all won't see me pick up my.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? Oh my
I be
gosh.
thirsty all day. I literally refill this thing like 3 times a day.
Yeah, me too. I love that this thing, you just have the ice, you put in it, you're good to go. So let me tell y'all, very, very interesting that on our last show or the show before our last show, Ro actually inadvertently, but very honestly asked the question about why African women don't like us and why they treat us different.
It
And
wasn't
so
African women, it was Africans in general. Why do
it was
they think they're
it sure
above us?
was.
Mm-hmm.
It was Africans in general. And then I shared that my experience at this point had only been with African women who treated me differently, but the African men did not. So very interesting. I'm telling you. If you have any sense and you want to be in our good graces, it's a good idea to stay on our side right now because our channels are ordained by the Lord. I'm trying to tell you. Here's why. Because the stuff be lining up. We for real legit talk about stuff that we for real talk about. And then interestingly enough, when we bring up a topic like that next one, something happens to prove the topic. It kind of launches off of it, but we're never disrespectful. We ask questions. And I think to me, those are signs from God saying that we're doing the right thing. You don't always have to go viral by doing the wrong thing. If God wants you somewhere, He's going to put you there with all your morals still intact. Because I'm just saying, all I'm saying is we are Aquariuses. We are very much alike. I think me and her 2 best friends and her sister Tia is finally getting her over to the side where everybody can't come. And then equally, I'm guilty. Everybody can't stay with me. So I'm just saying, it's going to be a little cute party bus. It's not going to be, we don't need Southwest. We need a little cute party bus. So I'm just saying, I'm warning you. That was a message from the Lord. So let me play. This is what we found. And then this is going to be I'm going to show. Yeah, I'm going to play the clip first. So we can get an idea of the conversations that are being had and what the responses are. So I'm going to play the short first, and then we're going to have a little dialogue about it for today's hot topic, which is how y'all go off on Fabulous like that. Fabulous said one thing about a picture when y'all clowned him and he snapped back, and baby, them comments went off. If Tell Me How You Really Feel was a person, Kenya did it. So let's go. Here is the clip.
I do have this conversation a lot with Africans or even just Caribbean people who will often look down on Black Americans. Number one, they will say they lazy, they ghetto. I've heard African parents tell their kids not to date African American men, not to marry them, things of that nature. What are some negative stereotypes y'all heard about Black Americans from your parents, from your friends?
You literally said it all.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Right.
Like my mom would tell me not to marry an African American.
Yeah.
Right.
She says it all the time.
Even when I hear like African parents say that, it very much sounds like the same rhetoric that a white person would tell their kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't marry that Black guy. Like, he's ratchet, they ghetto. It's crazy to hear other Black people have that type of rhetoric towards each other.
How do you feel, Rose?
Usually, it's crazy because I really don't get offended that easily. I really don't. Y'all know I don't.
Right.
But I am offended. Like I really am offended. I just don't understand. Now we talked to JoJo last week and he told us why they felt that way. And it was I understood a little bit more. But my thing is, if y'all feel that way about us, why do y'all come out here? Why do y'all come out here with us? Like, that's my thing. What do y'all come to America for? Stay over there.
So stop right there. Stop right there. What do you come to America for? Stop right there. You know exactly what I'm about to play. This is why. This is why. You already know why.
Yeah,
you already know why. You already know why. Here's why. Here's why, fans.
How do you feel about African American guys?
To be honest, I haven't interacted with so many apart from you.
Okay.
And I feel like you guys are typically us from your color. I wouldn't tell you you're not from Kenya until you speak. With that, I feel like I would connect more with a Black American compared to a white person.
Because they don't have a problem dating our men. They don't like you. That's why. Continue with your questions.
Girl, so you make it say to me, you already know I'm emotional unstable right now. It's like emotionally unstable. I really am. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just feel like if y'all, the girl said, the mom said for her not to marry an African American man. So that's the same
that's
thing.
what the parents say.
Yeah, they saying don't do it. But my thing is, I still don't understand why they think that they're superior to us. Like, I understand what he said. He said that he feel like we get to go to school for free and we got all this stuff that we could do and we don't take advantage of it. But that's not all African Americans. We feel like y'all coming over here to get y'all be the ones that get to go to school and stuff for free, not us. All the foreigners are the ones that get to go to school for free, not us. So I just don't understand the stereotype that they have against us. I feel like every race has that. Yeah, African Americans do have people that's lazy or something, but if we want to get into stereotypes, don't come at me, people, because I love all y'all. I feel like y'all scammers. So come on now. We out here, we not using our resources, but y'all scamming people left and right. And believe me, I know, because y'all done scam my mama out of thousands of dollars calling from Africa. Like, if I think of an African person, I think of a scammer. So I just, it's offensive when they say those things to us. I don't feel that way about people. So like I said, I asked him when I would work with them, like, I don't understand why they feel like they are superior to us. I just never understood that when y'all came to our country. Now, if we came to y'all country, I could see y'all feeling that way, but not the opposite. So I really am offended. Like, go stay over there then. If y'all parents don't want y'all to marry an African American man, well, I don't want to marry no African man. Unless it's one of the ones that's gonna be a millionaire and I could be one of his many wives and I can have another boyfriend on the side. Hell, I don't want to marry one of y'all either.
My cousin said, not the scammers. So I want to, because here's the thing, and I think we're going to have to mesh these topics together, because the people that went off on Fabulous was actually from the continent of Africa, and they were specifically in Kenya. Apparently they think we're stupid because everything we say, and let's break it down. Let's break it down into areas because this shit is wild. And just so that you are aware, I'm going to talk about this topic until I'm done with all of them. I am, because oh Jesus. So what just happened ignited this flame, right? It ignited this flame that white people, you don't have a right to treat me like this. But more than anything, you saw I already took it a step further when I talked about the black and brown thing. But then when you brought up the African aspect, I totally skipped over that one because we always say black and brown. I was specifically talking about here, but when you brought that up, it was like, I think I don't touch that area the most because that area hurts the most. And the reason why, to be clear, that area hurts us the most is because it's no different than when you are an employee here and your boss is a black woman and she treats you like shit, or your homegirl treats you like shit, or like any of those things where it's a female. It hurts more than what a male does to you because you're looking at yourself. You're looking at your mom, your aunt, your sister, your best friend. So when this woman, don't nobody know me better than you. Don't nobody know how I feel better than you. So why are you doing this to me? What did I do to you? We will those things, they just don't line up. So let's talk about 5 this week. And let's talk about 4. 4. That way you can do 2 and I could do 2. So I'll start with my favorite. We want to be like white girls. That's my favorite stereotype about us because it's not spelled BECOS. Why you want to talk about how stupid we are? It's not. Every movie that I've been watching, every reality show that I've watched, every real life entertainer that I follow from over there, and some everyday people that I've had the honor and the privilege to meet. This is not towards anybody who does not say these things or think this way. In the movies, the person will be a village person with straight backs in their head, beady beads around their forehead, mismatched clothes, looking completely comfortable in who you are is what I saw with my eyes. I didn't see judgment. I got to see, damn, I wish we could live like that. But the dudes still have haircuts and all of that. So you just out there living free. But here's the part. As soon as you get a little bit of money, that next clip, you got that raggedy ass weave in your head, that raggedy ass wig in your head. You done threw on a bodycon dress that come just below your butt. And you're talking about us though. It's not more. I personally haven't seen, every African don't have a waist this small and an ass this big. I have seen them go, this one that I really, really love. I was watching an older African movie and I was like, that looked just like whatchamacallit. She went from my color to my sister Danielle's color, who was high yellow. So don't talk about us anymore and wanting to be colonized. No, we are just African Americans. This is what it's like where we are. You guys, however, are going out of your way to strive for that. So much so that I said it last week. I believe the real word is jealousy. You're jealous as fuck. But what are you jealous of us for? Do you know everything we lost to be here? We didn't ask to be here. And right. We don't treat y'all bad. So why do you treat us bad? I don't care if you wanted to wear a weave down to your feet. I don't care if you wanted to wear plaits in your head. I don't care about any of that. But you always be saying that we want to be white. No, we want to be African American. And y'all do the shit more than us. And I can't figure out where the fuck you got the money from. If you claim all of these things, this is my point. So if you want me to keep seeing you pure and for yourself, how are you going to talk about all of us and immediately separate yourself when you get here as if we are not good enough when what you really want is the freedom to be like us? Why are you treating us like that? Your whole demeanor is already pushed off when you get here because like that man said, just like racist ass white people, you're brought up that way. You're brought up to look at us a certain way. Mm-hmm. So how do you think that that's okay? And I'm glad that they admitted that. I'm glad that all of them admitted it. You want to know why most admit it? Because if they got over here, it's something that don't go back. You want to know why they don't go back? We'll talk about that later. So that is
none of them go back. I don't know none that go back.
And what I mean by go back, I mean even send money back. Like,
oh, I was about to say,
mean not even send money back. Because remember, we had an offline conversation, so I won't go into that because it doesn't fall under what my thing was. So how do you feel about them saying us that we want to be white and act white when, like, we've been raped? So this hair in my head, I have cousins with this hair.
I don't like when they say that, because in actuality, I look at videos and they over there, like you said, they got I don't really see them with braids and stuff like they used to. They got weaves just like us. They doing their makeup
all the way down, lashes all the way out here.
Yeah, they literally over there bleaching their skin.
13 pounds of makeup, waist trainer like this.
Either they bleaching their skin, or they making their makeup so light that they look a different color. But they wearing them weaves in their hair. Everything that we do out here, they doing it out there too. It don't mean that we want to be white. I mean, if I could wear braids like that, I would wear my hair like that all the time. But it shouldn't matter, because y'all doing the same thing too.
For no reason.
Everything, yeah.
The difference is some of us do look like this. We were raped.
Exactly. Just anywhere I go, if it's I'm not lying. Anywhere I go and there's African people around, like African people around, they think I'm from Africa too. It never fails. It never fails. They be asking me where I'm from in Africa. And I'll be like, I don't know. I'm going to do the DNA test so I can tell y'all, because I don't even know. And y'all tell me so much. I even asked my mama, was I from Africa? And did she adopt me? I'm like, did you?
We're going to do that test, by the way.
I know.
You're right, cousin. Jealousy is lousy. And that trait, it's a horrible trait, because it turns into evil. It turns into evil, anger, theft, manipulation, bullying, sometimes rape, sometimes murder. It turns into all of those things. Fear. It turns into all of those things. I'd rather have somebody just straight mad at me than jealous. Jealous is scary.
Yeah,
jealous is like envy and fear.
That's the thing. That's why I don't like it. I'm like, y'all literally be thinking I'm from Africa, which I really, like I said, I really want to know, because they get on my nerves with that. I'm like, I'm from America. Hell, tell me where I'm from so I could go over there and see somebody else that look just like me. Since y'all really think I'm from there. Damn.
Like, we excited to go over there. That's why it's more hurtful to me. I'm excited to go. I would love to have more interaction with them here, but they just don't let you in.
And remember me now, see, they do let me in because I'm just a people person. They don't got a choice but to let me in.
You have more opportunities though in nursing. I don't have them.
Yeah, so my thing is, they do let me in once I start talking to them and everything. But I've always wanted to go to Africa. You probably like my only other friend that really want to go. None of my other friends want to go to Africa, and everybody asks me when I be like, when they say one place you really want to go, I'll be like, I want to go to Africa. Like, if I could pick a place today, I will go to Africa tomorrow. And they be like, why do you want to go there? I was like, I just want to see where I'm from. They be like, you're not from there. I'm like, yes,
we are from there.
We all are from there. So why would you not want to see where you from? I don't understand.
Because media plays so much fear. But let's talk about that later, because that's gonna come on a whole
that's my thing. I love them. I can't wait to go to Africa. Like, literally, I want to take my son there, but I want to go first and then take him next. But I want him to see and
touch that ground. I heard it's like it moves you. I heard that it's like a spiritual connection that is unbelievable. Even going to visit the first the African, like the hub where they had most of the Africans that gave them away in South Africa. I heard that, or I've had people that I know that experienced it and went in and they just cried throughout and they like felt it. And then I had some in that same friend group that they couldn't even do it. Once they saw it, it was like, this is real. Like, you really sold us right here. You sold us, but that's a topic for another day. But that to me, I think is, if you believe in spirituality, which I do, I believe in spirituality, I believe that it's going to be an unforgettable experience. Am I going to do my research so that I ensure that that I'm safe? Absolutely. But they need to do theirs to make sure that they don't just get dropped off in Compton. Like, that's everywhere. So that wraps up the first one. The first one is the stereotype of we want to be white. We don't want to be white. We are mixed with white. We are mixed with white because we were raped. We have this type of hair because some of us buy it and some of us, it grows right out of our heads. Either way.
Mine is nappy just like y'all. So, you know, under this hair, my hair
is nappy just. But what I'm saying is it's not fair to even exclude any part of who we are, because any part of who we are, we didn't ask for. We didn't ask for that. You don't think that we would love to be there, because there are several different reasons. And that's going to be a whole nother topic. Why it's better to be there. And why actually the combination of the two is just dynamic. And if that could happen, but that's the end of the first one. So what is one of your stereotypes that you dislike, and why do you dislike it? That they have for us?
It's probably, let me see.
And you could pick one that was said in the clip. So it was lazy, ghetto.
Probably all the above. Lazy, because I'll say lazy. I'll say lazy. Because like I said before, all of us are not lazy. Most of the people out here have to have a job. Just because you see some people abusing the system, all races do that. It's just not us, but they only show the Black people doing it. But like I said, them saying that we're lazy, I could say y'all scammers. So it goes back and forth. So y'all can say we lazy. Y'all can say I know they say we're like families. We're not family oriented like they are.
They define it different.
Yeah, in the way they carry their families, we don't carry it like that. But that's because we're from two different countries. So y'all have to.
But as it relates to lazy,
yeah. But my thing is, I just hate that I hate that they don't believe that we're all the same. Like, I don't. And it took for me to start working.
Do you believe we're lazy?
I believe it's people in every race that's lazy. But I do believe that it is.
But do you understand why they say we're lazy?
I mean, yeah, I can understand. No,
not understand. Like, do you agree? Do you understand what their perspective of what their definition? Let me change.
I understand it now that JoJo explained it to me. I had to have somebody that was from there explain it to me. So when he explained it to me, it made more sense. But the thing is, they don't have it correct. They think that we're lazy because they think, like I said, we can go to school and do all that stuff for free. We have so many opportunities and we don't use it. But that's not why. Like I told him, I was like, we can't go to school for free. When I went to school for nursing, I couldn't go to school for free. I had to pay for that. They said my mom made too much and I couldn't get nothing. I had to pay for that. So y'all looking on whatever y'all looking at, the YouTube and TV. Then they get to go to school for free and they have all these opportunities and they're not using it when that's not the case. But I can't understand once he explained it to us what they mean, but I just dislike that. I
don't agree with this still.
I
don't agree with it at all, because it actually, so that is one of the symptoms of them thinking that we're lazy, but the actual this is the reason why other countries that have things differently think that we're lazy, right? And this is the reason why. And this is where, to me, it don't make sense. This is where I think that I think I'm better shit come from. And that's how it comes off to us. Okay, if you live in a village and so you have to walk to the market every day because you don't have a refrigerator, but I have a refrigerator, you now think that I'm lazy because I have a refrigerator and you have to walk to the village every day. That's number one. No, I'm telling you, it's rooted. The second thing, crazy. I can cut on a faucet and cut on water, but you have to walk to the village to gather water. So now I'm lazy because you walk to the village every day. That's number two, because you got to make yourself better than me. Number three, I cook for my family every single day, 3 square meals, and you don't cook for your family every day, 3 square. There ain't no leftovers in my house. You don't have a refrigerator. So you're right. There are no fucking leftovers. You get what I'm saying? But then when they get somebody with money because they try to send their daughters out to trick herself off and get the best man possible, or they want their son to go away and make the money, but bring it back to them. Now you owe me. when the hell you started owing people because they did what they were supposed to do, that child didn't ask to be here. So you get where I'm going. We could say the same things the same way. Don't call me motherfucking lazy, because guess what? It's some of us, for us, the walk, what the difference was, we may have walked to school 2 and 3 miles. That is what we did because what we had. I'm not going to go get water from a well. I can turn on the faucet. But as soon as you can make it out and you can go turn on a faucet every day, you do. As soon as you can go to not the village where the city is, you got a doorman, you want a housemaid, you got a driver, you treat people like they beneath you, you all of a sudden better. So no, it's a result of your circumstances. That's no different than us feeling like people with servants and stuff got it better because we have it different. We don't think we're better than other people. That's where the problem is. You don't cook 3 square meals because you want to. You cook 3 square meals because you don't have an education. You have to fall up under this man. Your dowry was paid to him, and he will tell you in a minute, I paid for you. You rely on this man for everything. You don't have a refrigerator, but the moment you don't have to do that, you're not. So that don't make you better. You're not a better parent and a better mom. That doesn't make you better. That's where they call us lazy, bro. That's not even equivalent.
But that's why I want to go out there, because like how they stereotype us, like how I'm stereotyping them, but I just say that because, you
just being
yeah, but no, they are scammers to me. But
no, for sure.
I want to go out there to see how they really live life so I can understand them better. They should feel the same way. Like, let us go to America to see how they really live.
We don't need to understand them better, because guess what? This is why I'm saying, because when we go, we're going to, like you said, if I step on your soil, ain't no way I'm going to come in your house and tell you you're not shit. I'm going to come in your house and I want to embrace it. I want to experience it. I want to understand. It's no way that I would go there, Ro, and say, oh my God, you don't have plumbing. I'm going, if I want to stay in the village to do that whole experience. No, what I'm saying is, if that's what I wanted to do, I wouldn't go there and say, you mean you don't have bottled water? Like, I'm not going to,
I'm not going
to beat stuff.
I'm not going to do that. I just want to go there to understand their culture a little better, but they don't want to do that to us.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I that's the reason why I want to go there, just to see how their culture really is. And plus, on TV, we never know how we're portrayed on TV out there, just like how they're portrayed on TV out here.
They watch our shows.
Oh, I forgot now all this YouTube.
Yeah, they watch our shows.
Before YouTube and all that, we thinking that if we go to Africa, we gonna see kids with flies around them. And
you will though.
Yeah, so we thinking that's what we gonna see.
But you will.
I know that's where you go. But that's all they show. They don't show the beautiful beaches and all the rich areas that they have in Africa. They only show us the poor areas. So that's what I'm saying. I would want to go out there and see everything for myself. I don't want to see what they show me on TV, because they only gonna show the bad things. I didn't even really start seeing the rich stuff until that
the reality
show on Netflix. And I don't really watch TV that much, but I watched a couple of episodes of that and I'm like, dang, that's in Africa. Like, I was surprised my own self.
It's beautiful. Here's the part where the ignorance comes in. So number 3 for me, the stereotype is that we have everything over here and we don't take advantage of it.
Exactly.
Here's the stereotype and the reason why I don't like it. Africa is the richest motherfucking soil on this goddamn planet, and y'all motherfuckers is over there fucking it up. You could be right in the country next to you, because I'm aware it's a continent. You could be. How are y'all doing that to each other? If you want to know why I'm mad at you, that's why I'm mad at you. Because you didn't get taken into slavery. Y'all are over there fighting each other. You got all the diamonds, all the minerals, everything. They literally just uncovered one that was billions of dollars. You want to know what you did, Tom? You sold it to a white man. What the fuck are you mad at us for over here when you need to be worried about what's going on around you and how to preserve and keep what we have? That is the richest soil on this planet. We don't have more resources over here. You own your home. You will never have to worry about rent. You own when you have things, you own it. You want to start up a business, somebody can give you $2,000, $3,000, you can start up a business. Most of y'all too lazy to do that though. You want to know why? Because you want to be Gucci down and Versace down. You think we really think y'all got that stuff from the store and you don't even have a car? But you're worried about being portrayed as somebody that do. That's my number one. Since we given two, I saved that one for my number one. You watch your damn mind.
Well, I
Do
need to start
research about
seeing that
our
stuff.
own soil. Most of us is trying to get back there. And here's another thing. In that space, name one time y'all done send money out here to help us.
Never.
But I am a Delta, and I have sent money there. We have built schools. And before I was a Delta, Asia, as in Asia, sent money, shoes, clothes, all kind of stuff out there. How are we helping you and you on the richest soil on this planet? Be mad at your fucking government. Get them together. I don't know what needs to be done, but whatever needs to be done, I can tell you that we be foot to the ground out there trying to help. So how dare you treat us like this? How dare you not act like what we learning out here? It doesn't infiltrate there. It doesn't penetrate there. It doesn't come there. Don't do us when you come here. You have no idea what we've been through. And what we've been through, we still care about and are connected through love to the place that we actually came from. So before you come here and judge your fucking self and judge the people around you, because 9 times out of 10, most of y'all, as soon as you get in a position of power, you the same fucking scammer as everybody else. And that's real. That's real. Government down, top down, blame yourself. Don't throw that shit over here. We still looking for crumbs. We still trying to find ourselves. You know who you are. Might want to do something with it. Do it over there though. Y'all don't even care about your damn selves enough. Don't blame that on us. And that's all I gotta say.
Well, you said a lot, but
because it gets on my nerves, bro.
Yeah,
that's the richest soil on this planet.
That's why I said I don't let that stuff get to me because I know I'll get worked up fast. But that hearing them say that, it made me mad. But
it's mean.
It is mean, but I just learned now how to some stuff I can filter out. Like y'all just ignorant, so y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. But hearing them, if somebody had said that to my face, yeah, it's gonna be on. But me to just hear them say that on the internet now, a lot of people say stuff for clickbait. So I really won't get mad at stuff because people.
But I know that's how they really feel. That's why it hurts me.
Really feel.
Yeah,
but
I don't.
Long as you don't say it to Roshanda's face, I don't have a problem with it. You can say what you want on the internet, long as you don't say that to my face. Now, if you said that to my face, we got a real problem. I don't know what I might do. But as long as you saying that online, I don't care what y'all think. Y'all can think whatever y'all want to think, just like I'm gonna think what I want to think about y'all. So it don't even really matter to me. But to hear her say that, I know that to be true. Like I said, I had a coworker that married someone in Nigeria, and I felt like he literally was just only using her just to get what he wanted to get. She sent like $40,000-$50,000 out there to get married, and that wedding was not nothing.
And that's American money. So now you know exactly how much that is over there.
That's why I asked her, because at that point I was confused. I was like, is our money not equivalent to more out there? Is it?
And the child shouldn't have had to pay for it. It's supposed to be.
But that's what I said. So after all of it went down, I was like, I feel like they scammed you. Soon as they got married, and they still haven't even had their traditional wedding out here because he haven't got his green card. It's been over 2 years. As soon as they had
he don't want to come here then.
Yeah, because that's what I said. It shouldn't have taken this long. Wait, what is it? Yeah, they had their traditional wedding out here. They would have had their white gown out here. But when they had their traditional wedding out there, right after they left, because they stayed for like 3 weeks. Soon as she got back home, he told her that she needed to start paying for him to go to school and everything. I was like, what? I said, you literally just paid for a wedding, a $40,000 wedding. Like, now you're supposed to pay for him to go to school. She was like, yeah, that's how it is. Like,
that's so ghetto.
Girl, I was mad for her. I said, girl, you could have found you a Nigerian man out here that already has some money. Like, you did not have to go and find somebody out there that's scamming you now, because that's exactly what they're doing. She paid for everything. She even had to bring gifts, like to the sisters and the mom and all that. I said, girl, you better go to DD's. They talk about they want coach persons and all that. Girl, I would have been. I did too. I was like,
the family's supposed to pay the dowry, and the husband's family's supposed to bring the list.
That's what I thought. I said I would have been on AliExpress. Oh, y'all want coach? All right, I'm gonna get y'all Coach, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, all that right off of AliExpress. Right off of AliExpress. Because that's all y'all wanted anyway. That's what I'm gonna give y'all. I felt so bad for her, but I really low key wanted to go to her wedding out there. Cause I'm like, I really have to see what it
I
is out
want to
there.
go to one so bad.
When I seen it out there, I was like, what? And it looks so poor out there. I said, it ain't no way they
Wait,
spent
where
that.
she went? They didn't fix it up and stuff for her?
No. The hotel she stayed in was nice, but as far as the area and everything, I was like, hell nah. I said that wedding could not have been $40,000-$50,000. I don't care. That's I'm about to cuss. That wedding was probably like $10,000. It probably not even that, probably $5,000. Cause I'm like, what did they pay for it? She was like,
She sent that in our money or
yes, in our money. I'm telling you, she was working like two jobs, and then when she got back, she still was working two jobs and started the RN program. I'm like, you gonna kill yourself doing this, so you can pay for him to go to school, and you trying. But after she do that, if she's still married to him when she get her job, they really gonna be asking for stuff. I was like, ain't no way. So while y'all want to stereotype us, I wouldn't want to get married to no African man because I'm about to be working like I'm about a slave on the cotton field picking cotton. Because I would have been picking cotton because I'm dark.
Right. Me too.
And then sending that money back to y'all. Dang, I'll be single. I would be single. It ain't no way. And that's how I feel about when we marry an African man. We gotta work 2 and 3 jobs to support y'all family out there, and that's not fair. So,
or they gonna talk about you like a dirty ass dog,
and they would talk about me like a dog. But you know what? They wouldn't talk about me like no dog because I ain't marrying no African. You know? He must gonna be a king or somebody to where his family is already taken care of. Since y'all already think I'm from Africa, act like I'm from Africa, and y'all.
The kings be the one doing some of the shit. Like, no, I wouldn't marry a king either because I'll be afraid I wouldn't be able to never come back home. Anybody in position of power, and that's it. It could happen anywhere, but in areas where it is poverty, it is even worse. I don't care what anybody says. It is worse. It is statistically worse anywhere. I didn't say Africa. I said anywhere where there is poverty. It is worse. And that place of the people that have the power.
That look like poverty. Any place where it's poverty and stuff like that, the government will get you. Even when you sending stuff there, they'll make you pay to send your stuff there because that's how corrupt the government is. So I'm pretty sure that's what I'm saying. I swear to God, my pastor, they have a whole thing to where they go to like Africa, to Indonesia, to all the people to bring medicine, everything. And I be wanting to go to stuff like that because I wish I really could do stuff like that. But me, I don't want to just send my stuff. I would want to go there to make sure that it actually.
Well, that's why we have those groups that go so that we can take it ourselves
like
and make sure it gets directly where it's supposed to go.
Like how my church does. And so like them, I could donate to them because I know it's really gonna go there. But me, I wish I could do something like that to where I could take a trip to Africa and have all the supplies, the shoes, all.
So when we go, one luggage that I'm gonna take, I'm gonna leave it there. But I'm going to take one luggage and it's going to be completely filled up with women's supplies and medicines and those type of things, household things. But one luggage will be completely that.
And so that's what I want. And that's what I want to do. So I'll bring all y'all little counterfeit Gucci and Fendi and all that stuff too. But I'll bring that for y'all.
Okay, so y'all hold on for 1 second. So I could show y'all what Fabulous says. So everybody get a drink. Woosah. I'm still angry about what they do on our soil, but I actually do something about it. So I can say whatever the hell I want to say. So Fabulous posted a picture. The picture was like fuzzy or whatever. So, and he's in Kenya right now, or not still right now when he did this. And so one of the people in the comments was like, came for his picture and he just responded, was like, I don't know, maybe it's because in Africa and the Wi-Fi is bad.
See, I didn't see where he said that at.
So he took the post down. If you was looking for that post, I didn't
okay.
tell you to look for the post. I said read these comments. So
Yeah.
let me show you guys a summary while we take a sip. I'm gonna put it up for a minute so you can read the summary and see what he says, and then I'll show you how the comments went. So if you ever want to know how somebody feels about you, piss them off. Yes, that pissed off Kenya.
Well, Asia, you didn't get the picture that he had that was fuzzy. You didn't get that picture.
No, I didn't think to take a screenshot of it because I didn't think that he would take it down. Why did you take it down? It said, look, it say in the Bible, y'all, in the book of Revelations, people is going to be offended that shouldn't be. Y'all better get into y'all Bible. Ain't nobody saying you got to be the perfect Christian. What I'm saying is if you want to help yourself, if you want to stay sane, if you want to understand some of these things that are going on, they right there in the book of Revelations. That's all I'm saying. But take a look at his thing, and then I'm going to show you how the people feel about us. So watch. So let me see. I wonder if I can make it bigger. I can't. I can move us, but I can't make it bigger. So that's a summary of what happened. He's literally saying, I'm sorry, because he's like, how did it go from somebody like, it's almost like out here how you bag on somebody and then they bag back. It's almost like that. But the people took it there, honey, because this was the one.
They was going in on the comments, but that's why I was confused because I'm like,
they don't match what this is saying.
Yeah, I was like, where did this Kenya stuff come in at? And I kept going back to the videos and looking. I'm like, I've never heard nobody say nothing about Kenya. So that's why I actually like, am I skipping over the part?
No, he was. They
was going in. They was
girl.
Going in.
So I think this is the one. Yeah. So this is the one. This is where Asia, as in Asia, y'all know Asia. This is the one where I commented because what did you just say? So this in relation to Wi-Fi, she felt like this comment, because all of us is Black. She felt like this was the comment to put up. This one. Okay. But we're all of those things. Okay, no problem. I don't understand. So that was. Then you see all of the people agreeing with her. They think it's funny. They think it's cute. No problem. Nobody is saying anything to this girl. I don't understand.
And I would be like, but y'all still want to come over here, though. Y'all still want to come over here. Period.
That's all I gotta say.
Y'all still gonna want to come over here. If they said that y'all could come over here and have free food and board, y'all will be on the first flight out of there.
That's all I gotta say. So I absolutely gave my 2 cents and I said it wasn't okay. And like, how does one have to do with the other? That literally makes no sense. How from Wi-Fi you went there like this.
Now I understand what he meant, because I'm like, girl, I'm gonna have to go Google the picture to see what the picture looked like. Like him saying that and that could absolutely be true. I could go to another state. What if I remember we was in Jamaica? My phone was the only phone that worked out there. Nobody else. They provider.
But bro, you missed the part though. The reason why it was a joke, and it's even known that it's a joke from him. Wait, let's finish with this part. So she said we don't bruise massaged egos. No, you guys are just fucking rude. What does that have to do with bruised egos? No, you're right. We don't call people stupid here. We don't talk about people the way that we have seen people talked about there. No, it's not normal. No, it's not how you talk to people. A bruised ego. He don't have a bruised ego. He apologized. Y'all just wanted to go in and y'all see shit for what it's not. You mean to tell me in your little pea fucking brain, little girl, you thought that was a regular comment to say to somebody, to talk about people that have lost their children? And first of all, we've never shot up a school. Thanks.
Never.
Thanks.
Like that person said, that's the other race.
That part. That part.
That's the other one.
and that's that separation part. So
Mhm.
what you're showing me from there is that you're separated. When we see things happening there, we see it happening to us. What you just told me is we are us and you are you. That's what that told me in my little heart. That's what told me. Then this one, I believe is last. So somebody else said the same thing. It's a joke about Wi-Fi, and that's what you said. So other people went in, but what was hurtful to me is that through all of that, I didn't see one person from Kenya saying anything. They all said it was okay. That's why you don't come for people that are in Kenya, you washed up, you don't belong here. And then it was the grand finale for me, which was this one, I believe. No. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, it is this one. No, we're not welcome there anymore.
Well, don't be asking for nobody to send you no money from here either.
That part. Because if we're not welcome there, then don't ask us for anything. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah, I personally don't understand, and these are more of the same. I really don't understand in my little heart of hearts. I don't understand how things could go. Excuse me. That's the one. No, it's not. Hold on, y'all. Please hold. Does that say bruh? Jesus and rice. I need to go through, man. I think I have one that was not uploaded. I do. I will put it up. In this particular one, it actually was saying that we cannot come back. We are not welcome there. And I just found that is absolutely asinine to me. How do we go from him making a joke about Wi-Fi? Here's the part that's really the joke, because somebody asked me, I was like, I really can't understand why you guys are mad. And one man actually said, bro, that doesn't even make any sense. Wi-Fi doesn't affect the picture. The quality of the camera affects the picture. I said, that's why it was a joke. And he was like, he inboxed me and was like, wow. I said, yeah, wow. It literally was a joke.
I was looking at him, but I was like, I don't feel like cussing people out, because I would have cussed everybody out on the comments. The only reason why I didn't cuss everybody out is because I was confused. I didn't see where he talked about it. So if I would have seen where he talked about that, I would have cussed them out. I'm good for that right now.
Because that was the joke, bro. The joke was that it's not the Wi-Fi. And one person, like, all of the things that they said, they ended up talking about who else is Jim Jones? They ended up talking about him. Y'all are washed up, this and that. I'm like, y'all have no idea what type of beast these people are. Hence you paying for them to come out there. No, they're not. See, y'all about that celebrity shit. Y'all about what you could see. Did you even type in on your expensive phone and you think you better than people? Did you use your little internet to see who these people were? Because these people is on album cover after album cover after album cover. They were never meant to be in front of the camera. They always were behind the camera. But you really went in, but you were still at that concert. You still flew them over there.
And then when they come back, y'all still gonna be there.
And you still, well, no, because they told us don't come, and we'll get ran out for coming over there. You don't mess with people that are from Kenya. But I thought we're all black.
You literally, our man said, I know we ain't black to them.
We're not black to them, because the other one that
we black to them, but we're not their black. We're not their black.
Right. So it's another one that was actually, it's a vlog one. And this interviewer went out in Uganda and he was like, how do you feel about African Americans? And the girl was like, I don't understand. And he was like, how do you feel about Black people? And then she, went on to say, I guess they're okay. And then most of the questions was, if they had to pick between a Black person from America or a white person, that's who we're being compared to.
And they probably picked the white person.
They did. And these was real people just in a cafe. One girl says she preferred for her children to be mixed because they'll look better.
Did you see that one video? It was an African lady, a real African lady. And she had married a white man. But their daughter hair still came out African. So she was in the house. Girl,
we all know this. It's plenty of people that you think you're going to get this particular thing, and that's not what happens all the time.
Yeah, she was putting a perm on a little girl hair. That little girl was like 4. She wasn't over 5. She was like 3 or 4. And the white dad was asking her, what are you putting on her hair? What is that stuff? And she was like, it's a perm. And he was like, but what does it do? And she said, it straightens her hair. And he was like, why are you straightening her hair? I like her hair curly. And she was like, it don't matter what you like. It's already on her hair. Girl, why she put that perm when that little girl hair was still nappy after her?
Because God don't like ugly. Let's read some of our comments. Y'all, we was actually I couldn't see the comments because I was changing through the stuff. G-Max said, hey, ladies, I know this topic is fire. Thank you very much. Well said, madam. I'm pretty sure that's when I was going off. What? Girl, yes to all of it. I don't know which one. Cousin says Shein and Temu. That I'm guessing that's where she would be when you said she was gonna be on AliExpress.
Girl.
Oh my God.
Please.
Alondra says she'll marry that girl. Shit. Mom said it's in book Matthew as well. So Revelations in Matthew as well. The other way, everything is in reverse. That's what I'm thinking. Because I promise you, we don't have these stereotypes the other way. Like, even the things that we think is because of what they put in our head. But here's the thing. When we meet somebody and they come over here, we don't like, one person in their comment that was from Kenya put, we don't all climb trees like you think you do. Why would you think that we would think something like that? We would never.
That's y'all climb trees.
That hurts my feelings so bad. That comment hurt my feelings so bad. I don't know what y'all are hearing over there, but we have never talked like that.
Bro, I'm about to go back to them comments now that I know that it's deleted.
Bro, those comments was insane, and all of this stuff was like, when I say we have never, I feel like I've been around a lot of people, y'all, at work, different states, all of these things. I've met a lot of different people from a lot of different places, and I just haven't experienced anybody. We all call Africa like where we're from, like our motherland. We respect it so much. Mm-hmm. We don't talk like that. So I don't understand. And I think that a lot of your hate is because of maybe a movie that you saw that was made, but you didn't look at the credits. It's not like Spike Lee made the movie or Tyler Perry. A white person probably made the movie and did those things. Like, we don't do that stuff. So some of the comments was very hurtful because it was like, well, this is why we're against each other. And like, where does the African-American Black woman, where do we have a covering? We really don't have one. Like, life is really hard. Let's see. And then the shooters are not people of color, first of all, and second of all, or third of all, or nothing. But
and I know y'all see that, yeah. And I know y'all see that it's not no Black people doing
right. That. You see the same TV we see, so why would you say something like that? Meanwhile, what we can see is that in Africa, there's still war against each other. there's still a tribe taking over another tribe. And this is what we can see in the news, what we can see from people that are there. My I'll end with this. My Uche Nancy, the lady that I watched that has really grown in the production space in African movies, she makes them all based on things that she's been through. And the way that she got into creating movies and stuff is because she was a costumer. And over there, you know, it's no secret, rape and things like that are high. And she saw things happening to girls and them fighting for a space because they wanted to live out their passion. So she separated from it and started her own. Well, one of her daughters, Sonia, her daughters are amazing, by the way. You got to watch some of those movies. One day they was filming and they had a protest that until somebody got out, like shut everything down. And she happened to be filming far away from her mom. Her mom couldn't even sleep, couldn't even breathe. She was trying to get her daughter back to where she was because it's so unsafe. They don't want to travel roads because it's so unsafe. So Sonia went out for a bit and was like, I want to show you guys what it looks like. Y'all, it looked like how COVID looked. Like one word from them saying, if you buy anything today, if you touch anything, we'll kill you. This and that. And I can see why I can understand, I can accept and appreciate this or empathize with this one thing, that you probably don't care how you hurt our feelings and you can't see and receive us because you haven't had the luxury. If Africa is 95% Black and everything that has happened to you has been from us, then I could see why you're not as passionate about being Black as we are. You're not as loving about being Black as we are because it hasn't been kind to you. I could say that. I can. Do I think that it's fair once you step here? I'm with Twin. It's not fair once you step here because we don't act like that. All of those things are a reflection of what you've had to deal with there, the traumas, the being unsafe, the poverty, the rape, all of those things, that's there. When you come here, you escaped it or you are free from it for a little bit. So that's just not fair. It's really not, but I get it, right? Because if it hurts us this bad to hear how they think and our experiences with some Black women, imagine that's all you know. Your mom may have talked to you like that. Whoever pays the highest dowry will get you instead of you getting to marry who you love. You want to be a teacher. You don't want to be a doctor or engineering. We have the freedom to pick whatever career we want, and they're lucrative, but their parents are in such a box that this is our only way out.
Remember I said that's why I know all that working in healthcare. That's where you really don't see it at.
Let's read it. Tuned in because I was just talking about this, working in the healthcare around African women. I've been told American women take things for granted. That's
exactly what I said.
Come on with the word excuse. It's an excuse. So earlier we kind of gave an example of that's like us trying to tell. I'll give a recent example. That's like us trying to tell Beyonce her life is not hard. Just because our life is hard in a different way, that don't mean her life is not hard. If you can't, it's apples to oranges. It's not apples to apples. I would understand if we was in Africa and we was your next door neighbor and you went to go get water every day, but we didn't go get water. We gave our parents a problem like, I'm not doing that, or I'm not going to school if I gotta walk. You don't know. Some of us walked cities over, took buses to, I went to school in Riverside, my first college. Ask my mom. I was on the bus at 5 a.m. to make it to class by 9. And I mean, running down the street to get to class. Like, and I paid for it. It wasn't paid for me. Hello, beautiful. And the things were just hard for us differently. We had to, we've been working since we could work. We taught ourselves how to do different things. Everybody is a product of their environment and what they have to go through.
And like I said,
know?
It's some people that do get to go to school for free. But like she said, if she works in the healthcare industry like I do, she probably seen the same things I've seen when they say that to us. Like, you know, that they don't literally tell us they better than us, but
it's like the acts that they do. They don't mess,
it's like they don't mess with us. Like it's like they're cliquish. If it's African Americans there and Africans working there, the Africans ain't gonna mess with us. But like I said, I make them talk to me, girl, to where they bring me lunch and everything. But everybody is not like that. So, I've heard them say that thing, like they better than us, like they're better than us. And so I'm like, how the hell y'all better than us and y'all over here?
Because they think they work harder. They do stick together. But that's not true, real. I just need them to understand they don't work harder.
They don't understand, just like we didn't understand either.
But the thing is, I don't want to say that, because we didn't need to understand to respect them. We didn't need to understand to appreciate it. We didn't need to understand to know it probably is harder, right? We're not the ones that's shooting it that way. You're shooting it this way.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Everybody didn't have to go through hard times, like you said.
Right. You right, like her example.
You pay for school. I had to pay for school. I'm pretty sure when Amir goes to college, unless he gets scholarships, I'm gonna have to pay for that, because they're gonna say, "Oh, your mom or your dad."
Well, no, because I'm gonna show you how to make sure you start saving for it now. But look at this nurse. She walked in the rain, snow, heat, many blocks. Now, see, that's like us trying to tell her that, or her trying to tell us that we're lazy, because, well, y'all didn't have to walk in the snow, but we don't have snow. So that was a good one. Thank you for sharing that, because that's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. If people on the East Coast told us that we was lazy because we didn't walk in snow, but we don't have snow, so how are you going to make me lazy? But I don't have snow.
Well, when it was snowing up here a couple of months ago, my
crazy tail on the ice,
girl. My cousins told me, Rashonda, you still could have went to work. We could have showed you how to drive in that snow. I said, and I wasn't, and I don't want to learn how to drive on snow.
Thank you. I shouldn't have to explain. None of us should have to explain who we are for someone to like me or to get the picture of where I'm from. I don't see it. You need to be a guest on this show, because
what's her name? Miss Angio. You know, I don't got my glasses on. Where do you work at? Like what kind of health?
I think I know who this is.
I don't know who it is.
No, I think I do. A nurse and that name. I want them to save their name, but I think I know who this is.
Yeah, because I can't even see that face to know who it is. But
I can't see it clear.
That's the only reason how I knew that they felt they were superior to us, with me being a nurse. That if I didn't work as a nurse, I would have never knew that. Only me working as a nurse knew when they thought they were superior to us. Even me being a supervisor, even me being the charge nurse, they still thought that. And that's when I'm like, y'all,
because you're a charge nurse, but I mean, you don't really do anything. Like, you delivered the baby, but you didn't boil the water first. But you did the same thing. So you could be doing this right where you were. You didn't want to do it there because it didn't make sense. You came here and you want to do it here. So appreciate what is here. And at the very least, stop talking down on me, because you got away from that shit as quick as you could.
And that's what they would say too. Like, oh, the charge nurses don't do nothing. Y'all make us do everything. And I would tell them, like, just how I got my education, y'all can't.
I'm doing my job.
And I would tell them all the time, I never, ever have I thought I was superior to somebody, because I'm always telling people, go back to school and do this, go back to school and do that. Just how I got this, you could do that too. I never feel like I'm superior over them. So never. I hated that they felt like that about us, because
people don't feel like that. They portray their things and they push that on you to support their behavior. They don't really feel like that, Ro. It's a damn lie.
Yeah, and
don't nobody be more stuck up than them. with
I
their
would
own
think that's-
families.
Yeah, I would have to sit down and talk to them, like, but then, like I said, then they love me. Oh, Ro, do you want to come back to home with us? We'll
Because you
let you
probably
know. Girl, they
anybody who calls you out on your shit, you
Right.
know how that goes. You got two choices. Like, I could keep making this person call me out, or I could just, you know what? I could just chill the fuck out because I see that they cool as shit. Because here's the thing: even when I called you out in love. Even when I called you out because I want you to stop doing this, and I opened the floor for you to tell me so that I could understand, so I can maybe correlate some of those things. But what I'm not going to do is allow you to make me believe that I act like this, and that's why you do something.
Yeah,
That part right there.
it is theirs,
No,
not ours, but it's hard when
it
you have
hurts
to.
though.
It does hurt, but like I said, I just try to learn. I'll just try to
As
learn
much as I
about
can. It'll
as
make
much
us
as I
better
can.
people.
Yeah, and so I can understand why they feel the way they do. Some people don't feel like that. They're gonna be like, F you. But me, I still try to,
I don't
like, with that,
understand.
I
Well,
try to
no, I understand. I don't accept.
Yeah, I just try to understand why they
Yeah,
feel like that, so I can
absolutely.
be like, okay, that's why they feel like
At
this,
least
but
I
they're
can know
not
how
even
you're
knowing.
thinking, right?
Yeah, but saying like that ain't even a valid. They not even knowing that ain't even a valid reason for them to feel like that. But okay, now I understand why you feel
Really?
like that.
You don't even trust going there? So that's what we're going to actually talk about next week. Some of the stereotypes that we've seen and why we want to put those to rest, because we will actually be planning a trip for next year. It will be open for others to come with us. It'll be a group trip. And meaning that for people that are scared, sometimes you're scared because there aren't other people there and things like that.
You
So
know that you're
yeah,
comfortable
we're not
with.
responsible
Well,
for
I never,
anybody
yeah.
under this LLC. However, we are letting you know we are going, and you can come at the same time and do these same things. That way, you'll probably feel a little bit safer together, because there are things that they're doing to make us not want to go there, and every part isn't bad. And I want us to be able to. I think that we should go. I think that it would be an amazing feeling.
I never went. Well, they always invited me, but I never went because I would want somebody to go with me that I was comfortable with. But I've got so many offers to go to Africa.
Oh yeah, Mom. That did happen to Mom when she was in the hospital, and almost.
Oh, the whole.
I'm Christian. I didn't do anything, but baby, let me tell you. I almost set that whole hospital on fire. Let's see. I don't blame you. I don't, but I've only met one African woman. That's been kind of. We're gonna have to change this. I'm gonna have to figure out a way.
Did she say her name?
No, she didn't say her name. Maybe she doesn't want to, but she didn't say her name. No.
I'm like, did she say?
Yeah, I don't know. You didn't miss it. We did not address her. So that is it for this week. But next week we are definitely going to be talking about that. We hope that Miss NGO will join us again, because that's the actual topic that we're talking about next week, because we are planning a trip for next year. We are going to put the travel information out there, because I think that it would be good to travel in numbers. I would love to see men and women, or all men, whatever. But I think that it would be nice for us to go and really enjoy it, and even spend a day. Any trip that I go on, I will tell you, I give back. So I do spend a day giving back and all of those things. And I take things with me when I go to Jamaica and all those places. So I'm going to do the same for Africa. I actually want to see if, because we're going to be staying in hotels, if I could get some stuff from Amazon. I don't know. Do not call me ignorant, because I don't know. I haven't researched it yet, but somehow get some packages there so that they're there when we land. I know that the man that my cousin is married to, Ebong, she's been married to him for 20 years at this point, 20 years plus. His family is from Africa. And when he would go back every year before COVID, he would round up things and take it. So I'm going to see how he did that. And then get some travel advice from him as well. So
yeah, that would be nice. I'm one, and I'll do that, because even right now, when I get rid of stuff, I give my stuff to my coworker that goes to Mexico. Like, I don't give nothing to nothing out here, because the only thing I will agree with them is I feel like we are ungrateful out here, because
oh, absolutely.
That's the only thing. If they said that, that's
Absolutely.
the only thing I agree with. Like we are ungrateful and
take
we're
things
not.
for granted for
Yeah, we
sure.
take everything for granted. When I
We
send my stuff,
close-minded. People don't know that this stuff really go on. They think it's
yeah,
just on
when I
TV and it's
send my
no.
stuff to Mexico with my friend, she showed me one video when I said Amir stuff and all them little kids was fighting over his stuff. They was so happy to have his hand-me-downs and his shoes and stuff. When I seen that, I was like, it made me cry because I'm like, dang, like we don't even feel that way about anything here, and they happy to have hand-me-downs. So when she showed me that, every time I go through
It
our
just
stuff,
it changes you.
I just give myself to her. I said, we are so ungrateful out here. Like, it's just crazy. We are ungrateful. That's the only thing I couldn't agree with them on. But everything else, no. Let me see what she said.
Wait, hold on. Sure, I will. I have to subscribe. Please hit the notification bell because we are going to be talking about these things for the next couple of weeks. And most of our topics are on topics that have to do with women, whether us being better, or what we need from men to help us be better. However, right now, this topic stemmed from another topic. And while we're on it, I just want to hash them all out because this is a great space to stay in with ownership. Some of the stuff we do, but they shouldn't have. I'm with you. I just don't agree with the judging. And both of us actually are. We're just trying to see where their frame of mind is. Mm-hmm. And on last week's show, when we talked about it, I still call bullshit. Like, okay, if you believed that, then once you came here, you don't see that. So then why do you still hold on to that?
And you can still tell your people back at home it ain't like how we thought it was.
Oh, they do when they trying to explain why they can't send back all of these monies. Then they want to explain it, but they sure don't fix the narrative about us. But they do about them men though, because they be trying to bring them a little baby daddy home. I'm mad. We got some fine ass men. So that is it from us tonight. I'll end on that note. Next week is going to be on the stereotypes they have that they try to keep us away from Africa. And I hope that by next week, at least I will have a time frame of where we want to go. And then we're also going to be ordering our ancestry, not ancestry.com, our ancestry test to see what tribes we belong to. So I'm very, very interested in seeing what that is. Truth be told, we could. Because they got the best. They got the best. Africa is the rich. I need you to understand, Black people. Black people.
Yep.
As Q would say, Black people. The reason why they separated us, first of all, the separation, you know how you do something and then it backfire? You putting us here, you separated us and didn't realize what you did was technically gave us the best of both worlds. Now, we could put that together, meaning all the resources, education, technology, new things we have, plus what we need from you is our ancestry to build us up and remind us that we are not just slaves. These are all the things we come from. These are our traditions. This is what's wonderful about us. This is where you came from. This is what it looks like. Come on home anytime you want to. I wish I could have made it to the year of return when everybody went back to Ghana. I cried like a baby when I missed that. But y'all don't even understand how amazing we could be if we just got back together. But we are. Watch. I'm gonna pray about it, and I'm gonna hope that people see this show and they appreciate it and they think to themselves, I should do better on both ends. So that is it for me tonight. And what is your closing remarks, twin?
I just wish that we will always be seen as one, not as African Americans and Americans. Like, I just wish we'll be seen as one because we actually are the same. It's nothing different about us. We're just in different countries, but we're actually the same. So I just wish, me, I always want to be the
Jamaican, Trinidadian, all of those too. Just by the way, notice he said African and Caribbean.
Yeah,
we're all Black.
You know me, I'm always a peacemaker. I just wish that we could. They would see us the same way as we see them. I don't see them as different. Like,
I don't, never have.
To see us that way either. But yeah, we'll talk about it more next week.
We will. So that is it from us tonight. Everybody who joined and contributed to the commentary, thank you so much. As always, thank you for keeping it very peaceful. Even when you express some of your areas of concern, you still said it in a very nice way, and that makes me proud. So thank you very much. We will see you next week. And y'all, I know I'll be cussing. I said I'm a Christian, not Jesus. I mean, come on. I'm a little emotional. Have a good night.
Good night.
Subscribe.